Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get ready.
Get ready in
10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for Web3 Breakfast.
Streaming to over 180 countries around the world.
Getting down and dirty with everything crypto.
Everything crypto. And bringing your daily fix of Web3 analysis and news.
Brought to you by the Crypto Magazine and your hosts,
Jay Chains and Mr. Dude. Buckle up, settle down,
and let's grow.
Go, let's get it, man. I like that. That thing gets me juiced up every time I hear it. Golly, guys, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. My name is Jay Chains. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Web3 Breakfast. I am joined with my co-host, as always, Mr. Dude. You got me in the Crypto Mag account. You got him on the Web3 Breakfast account. You got the Web3 Breakfast community showing up in the house. What's up? Woo! Feel like I'm starting fight camp today. I'm starting fight camp today, so I think I'm gonna just like have a different energy for the next couple weeks, guys. Just so you know, big announcement coming up.
Nice. Yo, that bread your wife was cooking looked pretty nice this weekend.
Golly, like so that's the thing. I'm off the gluten for the next couple weeks because I want to get rid of all the inflammation inside my body. I will lower the whole like bread and like kind of starchy carb thing anyway. However, this fight I don't have to lose any weight. I would like to trim a little bit, but then I'm really going to pack on some muscle in the next month. I'm going to try to get as strong as I can. That was probably one of my biggest downfalls of the last fight, is because I had to cut so much weight. I wasn't able to work out. It was all just cardio. This time I get to do it both. So I'm going to be a stronger version of me and hopefully come home with a belt from Dubai. More information on that later, but I'm freaking pumped, guys, and I hope you are too. Because the bull run.
Also, Jay,
Yo.
for people on YouTube, what up? Shout out to people watching on the streams, also on the X stream, what up?
Oh, yeah.
Wanted to give a little shout out. So every Monday, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm good friends with my buddy Tom. You guys might not know him. Last name rhymes with Shady. He listens to our show on Mondays. He said he listens especially hard when the Pats win. So shout out. Jets suck. Go Pats. Tom Brady, I know you're listening. I love you.
Tom Brady, thank you for watching. You know what's and thank you, by the way, for thanking the viewers, guys. That I do appreciate that. I appreciate you all being here. Literally, you know, we like to say you could be anywhere in the freaking world right now. You could be doing anything different, but you are here hanging out with us, so I sure do appreciate it. You can definitely throw yourself a little pat on the shoulder by smashing the like, hitting the heart, doing the things you got to do to get more friends in here, because this is the Web3 Breakfast, and we are going to have a great show. We're going to talk about crypto. We'll talk about, you know, what's going on, all that stuff. We got to get through the chop shop, though. That's where we just, I like to say it's almost like the Seinfeld of crypto shows, right? It's everything and nothing all at the same time.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, now that the school is back in season, the freaking sickness season is coming in hard, man. My daughter was sick, now my wife is sick. I'm like, fuck, now I'm going to be next.
Oh, dude. You've heard me tell those. Yeah, Mr. Dude, you told a story, I think, where you got like a little, like your daughter got like some saliva near you or whatever. Like that stuff's like the most poisonous snake venom on the planet, man. Like there's times where like I'll be playing with Emmy and like a little snot driplet will like hit me, and within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like I'm on the couch sick as a dog. Like that is like, it's like rattlesnake baby venom. It's like poison.
Plus, like, we know that, like, it's scientific that, like, men's colds are way worse than females. So, like, we have to be careful out there, guys, okay? So all the dudes listening, make sure you're, like, extra brushing your teeth, keep that sanitizer, don't let your kids sneeze in your mouth. Be careful, because no one wants a man cold right now.
You know, sometimes there's nothing you can do about that. You just be like walking, carrying your kid, and all of a sudden you just get like a wet cough in your face, and you're like, you know, you could have turned any other direction but my face for that. That would have been great.
Yeah, they're like, hey, and you're like, you know, you're holding them to be all cute, and you're like, I love you so much, you're my best friend. They're like, you're like, oh, that's cool. I was like, I can't even take back what I said because I mean it, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of being bit by a zombie in like The Walking Dead. You know if you're going to die.
You're like,
little
daywalkers.
daywalkers.
You're like, no, you can still come over for Christmas.
It's funny, but it's true. And if you guys are parents out there, you understand what that's like. My goodness. I feel like you know what's funny? We say this, we're talking about this, and all of a sudden I feel like I'm starting to get a sniffle.
It's real. It's like we're like manifesting the wrong stuff. I am healthy and filthy fucking rich.
Yeah.
Try that.
Healthy and rich. You know, it has nothing to do with the fall festivals that we went to this weekend. You kids jumping in the damn jump things or whatever, and they get all the...
Touching all the carnies.
Ugh. We went to one. We went to one that was put on by the town, by like one of the towns. That was great. We actually went to one that was put on by some church. That was great. They had dollar glizzies, so you know we each had a glizzy. That was fun.
That's a big win.
Yeah, the bag of it was like a
Like
little
the only
one of
place
those little.
you can get a deal like that is fucking Costco. So.
Dude, seriously, it was like I think it was a little bag of Doritos and a hot dog for like $1.50. Like you just can't go wrong with that.
That's a win. No wonder everyone joins the church. They give out free bread on Sundays, and then you get dollar glizzies.
So it was funny. Yeah. So yesterday, I did post my my crypto is king post. It was, you know, kind of the stained glass window in a church, if you will. Crypto's our religion.
Oh, I saw that actually. That was great. Yeah, that was actually a really good one. I saw it, and I was like, that was clever. Good job.
And then you had asked for green candles, and so I had to bless you, my son. I said, "Go forth, my son, with these green candles." And look what happened today. Green candles.
You know what? It could be said, like, I've never actually seen you and Jesus in the room at the same time. So there's maybe, I'm not going to say it, you know, it's recorded, but I've also never seen you and Batman in the same room either. So,
you know, I will not confirm nor deny any of these allegations. I just would like to plead the fifth here. So.
Oh, fuck. Speaking of Batman, I saw a Brampton Batman the other day driving around in the freaking Batmobile.
nice.
What is that?
So, in my city, we have like a guy that has like a car, and it's a replica of Batman. So he drives around with the suit on and everything. But the irony of it is, he's
really
brown.
quick. Which Batmobile is the replica? Because if it's like the one from like the old show, like the red and black one, yes. If it's like one of the other ones, nah.
I think it's the original one from the one with like the big wings on the back one. No. The one from the movie in the 90s. The one with Two-Face.
Oh, and Mr. Freeze. Oh shit, it is that one. Yeah. It's like the sick Batmobile.
What do we know what kind of car was the base of the one that was in the series?
I'm not sure. I think it's some old Chevy or something like that.
A Chevy, huh?
Oh, you guys got us Googling hard. Yeah, it's actually the sick Batmobile from, it is that one from Mr. Freeze.
And this is in up in your town, up in Canada.
Brampton. B-Town.
Does it run on Maple?
Yeah, up in B-Town. Probably. Who knows? Actually, in that one, considering him, it probably runs on Curry.
I think it runs on Fear.
Oh, Mike, that was a really funny thing.
Well, if you knew the city that I live in, then it would make sense.
I got you. I do got you. Well, what did you guys do? Any fall festivals over the weekend? Like, how was your plans? I know we're getting darn near close to Halloween, and so you know, time is limited on the decent weather, I think.
Yeah, the party was good. It was just, you know, a bunch of people, again, the sickness season, a lot of people canceled the day of. And so we have like a fuck ton of extra food. But no, it was good. It's nice to have people get together and see people I haven't seen in a while.
What did you dress up as?
So I was, you know the show Lucifer? My daughter wanted to do a devil theme, so my wife was Devils and Demons, right? So I dressed up as Lucifer, so I wore a nice three-piece suit.
Oh, nice. Devils and Demons. That's fun. My daughter has been Elsa for the last week. She'll be Elsa for the next 4 days. And then until we can figure out how to get that dress out of our house, she will continue to be Elsa. I had like a
Well,
conversation
at
with
least
this weekend. I was like,
consistent.
Hey, Jay, are you are we gonna dress up on Thursday?
might as well.
You should be fucking what's his name from Moana. Can I say except you're welcome?
Maui, you guys want me to go shirtless?
Well, I mean, you could just wear a wig, but also, yeah, if you want to go shirtless, yeah. I was thinking if Bitcoin hits over 100K before like a certain date, I'll do a whole Bert Kreischer episode.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I mean, if Maui is my character, then I will go wig and bare chest on Thursday. Thursday is Halloween. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
You guys can just do the chop shop shirtless.
that'd actually be pretty funny.
That's like prime trick or treating
Gives
time.
us all day too. Oh shit! And don't we have an interview this week?
We're supposed to have Raspy on. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. We could what we could do is pre-record that, and then just do like a premiere at 7:00.
That might be the play.
Something
Good
to think
thing
about.
we talked about Halloween.
Yeah. Well, so I don't know. I don't even know like what our family, sounds terrible. And this is just how crazy busy I've been. I don't know if we have like a family plan to like dress up. I know we're going to like stick around and do the neighborhood and trick or treating and hang out with the neighbors and stuff. I know Emmy's going to be Maui. I would assume my wife's going to be a cat. That's like what happens. I'm going to just have to go digging in the costume bin and see what I can find.
I feel you. Yeah, we usually have like Allie's parents live close, so like they'll come here and hand out candy, and we'll go out.
Nice. I've got to, I've got a Bears jersey. I should probably figure out some kind of way to destroy it. And that's
Oh
what
my
I'll do.
god, you should be the dude who fucking the Hail Mary dude yesterday. That's exactly who you should be.
That's so depressing. Like you were so
Like, that is,
excited, like in the
the
beginning of the show, you were so excited to talk about your Pats and how they won, yada, yada, yada. And I just had to sit there and be like, man, my team lost because the guy who lost it for the Bears was showboating while the play was going on. And he was taunting the fans of the other team. And then he decided,
and then he immediately tipped the ball.
you tip forward. You learned that in high school. You tip forward. What is he doing? Ugh.
That's just Bears gonna Bears, right? Like that was like the ultimate like Bears gonna Bears.
The Bears are gonna bear. You know what? And the Bears are always gonna Bears. And listen, Virginia McCaskey, I know that you are like a dinosaur. And if anybody in your family is listening to this show, which I know you guys do, we're all from Chicago, move the fuck on. Sell the team. You guys are terrible. Let them go.
Didn't they buy the team for like $500 too?
Yeah, in like the 70s or something.
So like in all seriousness, in terms of like a business move, that would actually be one of the shrewdest business moves ever. Is to sell the franchise for $6 billion.
It's the Bears. They're worth it. I mean, the team sucks right now. They're all right, but
the market is worth it. They're pretty good. Like that just like that honestly just sucks. Like that guy, like fuck around, find out. That was just instant karma. And he's a second-year pro. He's a good player too. Like
right.
It's one of those things that'll never happen again. Probably like in NFL history.
Yeah, he issued an apology, and he said he knows better or all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, whatever.
You just never think it'll happen. That's why it's called fucking Hail Mary.
And I mean the defensive line, and they should have definitely put a little bit better pressure on the quarterback. But hey, at the end of the day,
but it was also a mobile quarterback. Like if that's the Jets and it is Aaron Rodgers at like this stage of his career, he probably like doesn't get like that mobile where he throws it way earlier and the guys aren't all down the field. Like it was just the perfect storm. Like Jaden Daniels has a rocket. He's mobile. Like like those wide receivers are fast. Plus Bears defense.
I wonder if there is a statistic, how many games have ended in a Hail Mary touchdown like that, because like it's very unlikely. I would assume it's probably less than 1% of all games have ever ended in a Hail Mary touchdown win. Are you fact checking?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to check it out. And see,
perfect.
see if we
Great time for me to remind you guys, first off, good morning. Thank you for being here. We're talking crypto markets. We're going to talk all that stuff here. We just got to get through the chop shop. Now, this is Web3 Breakfast. This is what we do every Monday through Friday. And we are joined, absolutely thrilled to be partnered up with Crypto Mag on Mondays for these special episodes. And so you can find us the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday, over on the Web3 Breakfast account. My name is Jay Chains. Again, hanging out with my dude, Mr. Dude, and the rest of the Web3 Breakfast community. Guys, go ahead and smash the like, hit the heart, do the things that you got to do. We're going to get into some crypto talk. $68,000. I tell you what, man, I kind of thought things were going to go a little different over the weekend. I thought we were going to go down and touch our local uptrend line. I thought we got to see another a play at this. So two things are going to happen, right? Obviously. Before we get into crypto talk, what do we know our statistic yet before we get too far away from it?
So there's 4 that were successful, plus yesterday's would be 5, and then there's a couple other ones that are like notable mentions, like that lateral play where the Dolphins beat the Patriots, and then there was another one like where Aaron Rodgers got there was a face mask and then he got to do it again. But yeah, so this would be number 5 of legit Hail Marys that ended a game.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. I think I
literally
was
a handful of times, and this guy's in it like forever now.
All right, I read the Bitcoin price wrong. My apologies. 69,000, not 68,000. So we're gonna see 70 today. It looks like. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Yeah. So we're, I think, technically outside of our bull flag, or that we've started in March, right? And so we have gone just north of that line, and depending on how you draw it and where you got your line, that's what I'm looking at, especially on the daily. So what we got to see here is we have to see a retest of that line and then a breakout, right? That's truly going to be the
Haven't
signal.
we already saw it?
What's that?
Because didn't we break above it like last week, and then like we came down? So haven't we already bounced off it? Like,
Well,
that's what I
we
was
broke
wondering,
down.
like, this whole consolidation.
That's the thing, is we broke down. What you need is to go up, you come back down and touch it, and then go back up. You're not supposed to break back down. That means that we got rejected. So, if we've got to come back, we got to go up, see where we're going to float to here. Probably, 70K, and then we come back down, and we have to touch support lines. That's just kind of how it works. I mean, you can't just go up, up, up. And I feel like it has been a little while since we've done that, a couple of weeks. And so, I mean, it's anybody's guess what is going to happen over the next week, right? Where are we going to be positioned? Is this by the rumors, sell the news? Are we going to pump leading up to the election, or are things just going to kind of chill out, and then once we get to the election, go? And again, I get it. It's kind of maybe not the right mentality, thinking that our elections play such a huge role in crypto specifically. We know, in our economy they do, but for crypto, which is worldwide and a lot more players than what we have in the U.S. But what do you guys think? Are we going to make that run and rip up over 70 and make an all-time high before the election? That kind of wasn't part of the equation up until, I don't know, maybe this discussion right now. What do you think?
I don't know. We hit an all-time high for Bitcoin before the halving, so I don't see why we couldn't hit an all-time high before the election.
Okay, I like it. Bitcoin W3 GMGM. What do you think about that?
What's up, brother? I appreciate the opportunity. Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You sound great.
Yeah. So sort of a correlation differentiation between regular equity markets. I think with BlackRock getting into Bitcoin and so much institutional funds flowing in, I'm kind of waiting for a situation where something might happen where you might have an adjustment in the regular indexes, and then you see a reverse operation in the Bitcoin network to see, because we're kind of chasing the gold market cap. So essentially, I think the only way we can do that is if we correlate a differentiation between the normal indexes. What do you think about that?
Hey, Jay, hold on real quick. Before you answer, your microphone on YouTube, on X sounds totally fine, but on YouTube is coming through like crackling, like you're underwater.
Me?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I wonder if it's the internet. All right, go. You guys go ahead and take. I'm gonna go grab the internet cord and plug my computer back in. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Boom. Okay, well, sorry, Bitcoin guy. I was trying to let. Sorry, go ahead, Mike. Chime in there. Buddy.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to see.
What do
He
you
kind of
think?
cut out. Sorry to
About
miss what he was saying.
what I was saying, guys, was a correlation of Bitcoin going in a different direction or behaving differently than the normal indexes. So, for example, if Dow Jones goes down, we want to see Bitcoin go up that day. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So when I was actually watching Raoul Paul actually today, and it was funny. He was talking that like Bitcoin is following global liquidity like to the fucking letter. So as you see, like China cutting and all, like, I think it's more correlated to that in the long term aspect of it. So I think we just should follow the liquidity. As liquidity comes to the market, Bitcoin's going to open, so we'll all other assets.
Yeah, and then I think there's been some bold predictions that Bitcoin could overtake gold's market cap, and truthfully, I can see that happening just because the digital asset is considered the regulators, and I think that's where they should basically leave it. I'm not in favor of expanding oversight or regulation in the cryptocurrency space. I think where they have it now, Bitcoin being a commodity like gold, I think that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I think in terms of like not expanding regulations, no one really wants them expanded. We just kind of want like decent guardrails and somewhat clearer. Like I don't want to say the word regulation, but like guidance, where it's like, okay, this is this and this is that, as opposed to these enforcement or regulation by enforcement.
Well, when the SEC starts just throwing around accusations, calling Solana and Polygon, stocks or whatever, I mean, you can't just throw around words like that without some type of, regulation to stand on. I think that's outstepping.
Yeah,
Right
and
there.
I think as we progress through, like we're still so early. Someone can't remember, like it got shared all over X. Only 5% of the world is into crypto right now. Like that's wildly small. So I think like you're 1,000,000% right. And I think as we progress here, the CFTC will most likely be who takes over the crypto regulations. Like I don't know if any of you caught that interview in England. There was an English reporter or newscaster interviewing Gary Gensler, and she was just basically raking him over the coals, stating like, "How do you feel that your job is in jeopardy and you most likely won't be here come whatever date, the January whatever?" And then he tried responding.
My outlook for Bitcoin, I think, like you're saying, it's going to overtake gold's market cap this cycle. I really don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. I think we're still another like 2030 seems to be where I'm guessing. I think the price is going to go. Excuse me. I think the price is going to go really high, and then people are going to FOMO in. That's how it usually happens. Price go high. Oh, I heard about that Bitcoin. Oh, it's over 100K. I got to get in now. And then it's going to take years for people to train, your typical finance, financial advisor. You can go to like any of your local financial advisors. They're not even trained on this stuff yet, right? Like it's a trickle down effect. So BlackRock and all the big boys are getting in, and the trickle down effect is everybody else is going to get trained, going to their little seminars and their web meetings, and the local banks are going to get trained on it and be able to hold it. So I think this takes more time. I think we're looking at like 5 to 10 years even before we get like true mass adoption where everybody knows about Bitcoin and more people start to hold it. And like Mr. Dude said, we have 5% of people that hold Bitcoin. That's nothing. There's 8 billion people on Earth, right? So it's going to start with the countries that need it more, where you have their currency is more inflated, or the government screwed the currency more. And you see that with, Venezuela, El Salvador, and stuff like that. North America, we have a strong currency in North America, so it's not as needed, but it will become because slowly and then all at once, right?
Yeah, it's a good point. Slowly, then all at once is for sure like the way a lot of things tend to happen, especially when we don't really have control. Like sure, we all hold Bitcoin, and we're at the bottom at the end of the day. Sorry, we are essentially like the lowest rung of making any sort of decisions when it comes to like the future of global currency. Even if we do the whole, we're all gonna rise up and speak with our wallets and all that stuff, it's still like we still just have to take our time, and it's like doing the selfish thing is right now is a perfect time for everybody to be selfish, like stack your Bitcoin, do your research on other cryptos, get into like the Web3 gaming, even if it's from the investing side of it, testing things out, checking out Sandra's art, like just being super early on that stuff so that when even like if we think about 5%, think about 10%. If we double the amount of people in crypto, like you were here like that early, that there's now still only 10% of people, but think about the position that you could be in selfishly to one day, you know, maybe affect change or at least help with the guidance and whatnot.
Can I ask
Yeah,
you
in
a
your
question?
lifetime.
Is
Yes,
this mic better? Is it still? I still
you
sound like I'm
sound
crackling on
great
water.
on the space.
You sound totally fine to us. The last time thing I did was I just hopped on YouTube and gave it a check. So I'll hop over there again.
Yeah, I mean, like while I was checking it, I did the same thing. I grabbed my iPad and went out of the room, and like you guys sounded wonderful. So is it just me, or is it the audio?
Yeah, like I can hear you. It just kind of has that like crack, you know, that little weird crackle, like a plug's not all the way in.
Wow. Okay. All right, go ahead. Sorry, guys.
Well, now it's me too, so it could just be actually like the whole connection. The good news is the space sounds fine, so if we have to, we just close that.
Yeah, you know what? So that we don't have to worry about this, guys. If you're watching the live stream, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like it's like must be a Halloween thing or whatever. So I'm gonna kill the live stream.
There you go. That's what we're doing. Man.
Yeah, we're gonna just kill the live stream, and it'll just be a Twitter space. So hop on over to X if you guys can. Appreciate you. Apologies. I'll look at this today. I don't know what the audio is about, but we out there. I don't need to play that.